Bonjour à tous et à toutes, mon nom est HypnoticMarc, j'espère que vous allez bien. On se retrouve aujourd'hui sur un nouvel épisode de notre let's play sur Game of Thrones. Je tourne cet épisode à la suite du dernier. Pourquoi on ne reprend pas en pleine partie? Tout simplement parce que j'ai remarqué qu'il y avait un petit bruit de fond dans le dernier épisode. Je vous rappelle que j'ai maintenant un nouveau micro et j'essaie d'enlever un petit peu ce bruit de fond. Là ça sera réduit, je ne sais pas, je n'arrive pas à l'enlever, je ne sais pas d'où ça provient. Certains vont dire que c'est mon PC, mais c'est tout ce qui roule dans mon studio présentement, c'est tout simplement mon PC, donc je comprends pas trop. Bref, c'est pas la fin du monde, on va y aller avec comme on peut, hein. On va y aller comme on peut. Comme je vous le dis, les prochaines semaines seront extrêmement importantes, donc n'hésitez pas à me dire si vous trouvez que le son n'est pas trop fort, le son du micro pas assez fort, etc., etc. Je vais vraiment me baser sur vous. Ce sera un petit peu des phases de test, donc je m'en excuse, hein. Mais bon, plusieurs épisodes, plusieurs let's play, ce sera un petit peu des phases de test. Lorsqu'on change de micro, eh bien c'est un peu le principe, vous me direz. Mais bon, je suis content cependant, il n'y a pas de pop lors du dernier épisode, donc ça va. Donc on est sur la route royale, on est de retour avec Gareth qui est en chemin vers le mur, je vous rappelle. Il est en route à cet endroit. Pendant qu'on entend des cris là. On perd notre cheval. Ah, ça commence bien.
Seven hells. Let's play a little game, shall we?
Alors, vous allez vite apprendre à le connaître celui-là. Personnage connu de la série Game of Thrones.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say,
lorsque l'écran devient rouge, c'est très simple, on n'a qu'à se cacher.
But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
Donc c'est Lord Bolton.
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh! Listen.
En fait, je crois que c'est Ramsay Snow. Je suis pas sûr. Ouais, mais ça me semble que c'est Ramsay Snow.
There.
Ça fait un petit bout de temps, j'ai pas écouté des épisodes de Let's Play là.
Hear that?
Des épisodes de Let's Play, des épisodes de la série télévisée.
I know I heard something.
Ne pas bouger, on tentera pas. De toute façon, ils sont plus nombreux que nous, donc si on court, si jamais ils nous voient.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
L'important, c'est qu'ils ne nous entendent pas. C'est un homme sans cœur hein, qui aime torturer ses victimes et je suis pas mal sûr c'est ce qu'il a fait avec ce corps là. Je suis presque sûr à 100%. On manque d'honneur en laissant un corps comme ça ici. Voilà, il a ouvert complètement la peau. Alors que le mec est en vie, hein, je vous le rappelle. Et on est de retour à la maison Forrester. Une courte séquence donc avec Gareth.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forrester lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise.
And what will they call me?
That is for you to define as the new lord. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel.
Donc c'est un petit peu la main du roi, si vous voulez, une comparaison grossière là. C'est un peu le même principe, c'est de prendre quelqu'un qui va pouvoir te conseiller, une sorte de conseiller dans tes décisions.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move. Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan. Maester.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Is what Sir Royland said true?
Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee.
On abandonnera quand même
It's
pas nos
not
terres
stealing
là.
if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks
He's
true.
right.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone.
Mercy, go.
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling.
Ouais, je suis d'accord avec lui.
We'll never
je trouve.
survive the coming winter.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
The men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it. He's a thief!
We can send him to the wall.
Leave the man alone. Show him mercy, my lord. He stole from us. He don't deserve to live. Make him pay for what he's done. Give us justice.
Fucking.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall.
Leave the poor man.
Take his fingers. He's a thief!
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please. my
Alors on
lord.
a Prendre 3
family
doigts,
depends on
lui
me.
l'envoyer au mur, accorder la grâce. On va l'envoyer au mur. Voilà.
I sentence you to the wall, where you will join the Night's Watch.
No, please, my lord! My family, without me, they'll die!
C'est dommage qu'on ait pris le jugement, mais en même temps je ne voulais pas le laisser sans peine parce que c'est vrai qu'il va prendre... Les citoyens vont... Votre maison se souviendra de votre jugement.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due.
Not just yourself, of course.
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Yes, did I do what's right?
The wall seems like a fitting place for a thief. I only hope he doesn't find Garrett there and take his anger out on the poor squire.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again.
Ouais,
But a
bah, on l'a
sentinel
écouté,
can
c'est
help you in the
exactement.
face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side.
Bah, mon oncle.
Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance.
And I'm sure you think you'd be the perfect choice.
Me? Oh, gods no. I can't get involved. I am a maester. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve as such. There are 2 capable men for the role.
They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Ça, ce n'est
Talk
pas
to
mon
them.
oncle, on n'est pas Gareth.
Solicit
c'est
the
juste-
opinion of people close to you.
Bah, ça peut être
Yeah.
mon oncle quand même, là,
The
mais...
bracer of the sentinel. The badge of office.
Tonight is your first small council meeting.
It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I understand. I'll do it now.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Donc on doit choisir entre deux personnes. Donc chacune de ces personnes ont une personnalité bien différente, hein. Ça y a pas de doute. Alors je vais pas à la tour parce que je suis déjà monté en haut. Je vous rappelle que j'avais joué les premiers épisodes malgré que je me rappelle plus très bien l'histoire, mais bon.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget, but...
You honor Roderick with this. He was a strong one.
He was.
Exact. Ça y a pas de doute là.
Yeah. Someday, I'll have a real one. But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them. Enemies. Talia told me what it means.
Rules mean nothing if we don't enforce them. It doesn't matter if he's good or bad. You can't steal. That's a rule.
Well, I say he was bad. Bad men killed Father and Roderick. They need someone to hurt them back. Even worse.
Ah, il faut pas penser
I
comme
want
ça,
a real
petit.
sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Ouais, pas sûr que la vengeance mène à quelque chose, hein, littéralement. Et je ne suis pas sûr. Je sais pas ce que vous en pensez de votre côté.
Sword up! Swing left! Parry! Wrong! I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold
A
swords.
word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right.
Ouais, c'est bien Ramsay Snow, on a la confirmation là.
Especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come.
Et ils peuvent partir s'ils veulent. S'ils veulent, hein. L'important c'est qu'ils ne. Ah, je peux pas parler à Talia, dommage. Donc l'important c'est qu'ils ne volent pas.
Ethan.
On a besoin de
Or
ces
should I
ressources.
say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I
Listen
saw
at
what
home.
you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare
Ouais, ça
made
c'est sûr,
real.
perd son mari, perd son enfant.
But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you will. You're good-hearted, my lord. That is your true strength.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
Je viens te parler, ma chère Talia, pas de problème.
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man. You promised me you wouldn't change, and I believed you.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
I wish Father were here.
We all do, but Father's gone. You are the lord of this house, which is why you must be strong. You're just as capable as Asher or Roderick ever were. I know it. I only wish you did too.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
On peut pas la choisir comme sentinelle. Ce serait bien là. Ce serait bien de la choisir comme sentinelle.
Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
I haven't decided yet.
Well, you must soon, my lord. This is not a matter to be taken lightly.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Alors, je vais vous expliquer mon point de vue. C'est pour ça que j'ai dit je ne sais pas, même si je sais. Lorsque j'ai accompli mon... Lorsque j'ai joué pour la première fois, j'avais nommé Duncan comme sentinelle. Cette fois-ci, on va changer un petit peu. On va tout simplement choisir un autre sentinelle. En fait, je crois que je dois l'informer pendant la... Donner le bracelet, donc je peux le donner immédiatement. Voilà. Donc, comme je le disais, j'avais utilisé Duncan et non Sir Ryan.
Are you sure?
Yes, of course. I'm convinced you're the man for the
Et là, on va changer un petit peu les choses pour que j'ai une
But you
expérience
must summon the small
personnalisée.
council, my lord, to make it official.
Right. I'll tell Maester or Tengrin to do it at once.
On va aller parler au maître, Tengrin. Donc je souhaite avoir une nouvelle expérience parce que je me souviens pas nécessairement de toute l'histoire, mais
Yes, Lord
je
Ethan.
veux voir un petit peu
I
qu'est-ce
see you've
qui arrive
spoken to
lorsqu'on
a
prend
number of
plutôt un choix
people.
qu'un autre.
Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
L'heure des décisions.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision. Sir Royland de Gore, You will be my sentinel.
Gods be praised. You've done well, Lord Ethan. You won't regret this.
A poor choice, my lord. Forgive me for saying so, but it's true.
Now, Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
My scouts say he's a day's ride away. We've no time to waste. He'll arrive before any of our allies could be here.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
There's no need to panic. We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate.
Ah, d'après moi non
We
plus.
must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You'd gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
Quiet, Tuttle. You're not the Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the small council, is it not?
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand. Put every man who can hold a spear or crossbow on the wall, and make the bastard fill his boots with piss.
He would see it for the empty gesture that it is, and have us flayed. We must take a measured approach, my lord.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help
On peut
us.
toujours lui demander son avis.
What do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough! Maester Ortengrin has swayed me. We will offer the Boltons a share of the ironwood, and we will promise our people to harvest it, thus securing their safety.
A Sentinel, I must warn you. Do this, and you invite ruin upon
Je
this
veux pas
house.
nécessairement.
If we
de toute façon, on va
don't,
mener à la pète quand même.
there may be no House Forester at all.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival.
We could offer him the ironwood in the courtyard.
My lord, making this kind of offer outright may simply embolden Ramsay. There could be trouble, and all the house will be there to see it. Meet him in the hall. It will be more private, and he will not have an audience to play against you.
Lord Ethan?
Et encore là, j'avais choisi dans le grand hall, moi de mon côté. Mais je ferai attendre Ramsay
I will
cette
meet
fois-ci
him at the
aux
gate.
portes. Je sais que ça ne
Very good,
plaira
my
peut-être
lord.
pas à tout le monde.
I shall prepare the men.
Men, we hardly have any. It's a foolish plan.
That's enough from you, Tuttle. Lord Ethan has spoken. Obey his command.
I've faithfully served this house for far too long to sit here and listen to this. Forgive me, my lord, but you are far too young to be the lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Qu'ils le veulent ou non, on est le seigneur. Hein.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow at the gate.
And we will offer the ironwood, providing a safe future for this house.
No matter what, I will stand beside you, my lord, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
My lord, you have named your sentinel, but you still seem conflicted. And no matter what, you can't be indecisive. Not if you want to help this house. Forgive me.
There will always be those who question your leadership. Which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
But won't he be Lord if he returns? Do you want him to take my place?
Of course not. He has no interest in such things. And that's not what I want either. Asher is volatile. But that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else.
Exact, il a agi pour la famille.
Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities. But you do not have that anger inside you. It's something we could use. You're a thinker, Ethan. You contemplate, and a lord needs that. But a lord also needs swords. I'm trying to do what's best for this family. What this family needs.
Je suis d'accord aussi qu'il faudrait aller chercher Escher.
Let me send Malcolm to Essos.
C'est sûr et certain.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
On l'espère bien. Mais les amis, avant de savoir si Mira Forrester peut nous aider, et avant l'arrivée de Ramsay Snow, on devra attendre le prochain épisode. N'hésitez pas à laisser un petit pouce bleu, à donner vos commentaires et on se retrouve très bientôt. Allez, ciao ciao!